In 1867, the United States bought Alaska from Russia for just $7.2 million. People thought it was a joke. A giant ice box, they called it. But buried beneath the snow was one of the smartest deals in U.S. history. Russia was broke. The Crimean War had drained its treasury. They feared losing Alaska to Britain if another war broke out, so they sold it fast, quietly, and cheap. The U.S. paid 2 cents per acre. Americans laughed at the deal. Newspapers mocked it as Seward's Folly, named after Secretary of State William Seward. Why buy a glacier? They asked. Congress barely approved it. Many believed the U.S. had just wasted millions. What America really bought was land bigger than Texas, California, and Montana combined. Over 34,000 miles of coastline, untapped forests, vast rivers, mountain ranges, and most importantly, it was close to Russia. Real close. Decades later, massive gold deposits were discovered. Then oil enough to change the global energy map. Alaska became one of the most resource-rich regions on Earth. Suddenly, Seward didn't look so foolish. During World War II, Japan actually invaded the Aleutian Islands. Alaska wasn't just useful, it was strategic. Then came the Cold War. The U.S. built radar stations and missile sites. It was the front line in a potential nuclear war. The land wasn't empty. Alaska's native peoples had lived there for thousands of years. The U.S. takeover brought displacement, cultural erosion, and new laws. Today, many Native Alaskans still fight to protect their land and identity. In 1959, Alaska became the 49th state. Its senators gave the U.S. new political influence. Its military bases became critical, and its oil pipelines became essential to the national economy. Alaska contributes billions to the U.S. economy. Fishing, oil tourism, military, all booming industries. The land that once wasn't worth it now funds entire sectors. If Russia still owned Alaska, the entire Pacific balance of power would be different. America would have a hostile superpower right on its northern doorstep. There might have been no Alaskan oil, no military buffer, no strategic radar. All of that for less than the cost of a warship. Seward was laughed at, but he bought America land, power, security, and oil. It was the greatest real estate deal in American history. So next time you look at a globe, find Alaska. It doesn't just look remote. It's a reminder that sometimes the biggest moves come from the quietest deals. America didn't steal. Alaska, it bought it for pennies. If you want more untold stories like this one, make sure to subscribe and drop a comment about what you want us to uncover next. Your support helps us bring forgotten history back to life.